Yo, this is JusticeSoulTuna bringing you this advanced techniques on how to up your game. And this isn't really about anything to do with perks or proficiencies or kill streaks or even really the weapons themselves specifically. It has more to do with the general things you can use to keep yourself alive. Let's get to it. One of the most basic things you want to do, and it's very useful to keep yourself alive, is prone reloading. It usually works best with cover, but obviously it can work in open space. So if you want to shoot someone, always go prone when you're reloading, so as not to just stand up and get shot by whoever it is that might come after the teammate that you just shot. So, you know, shoot someone, go prone to reload, gets you behind cover, and gets you that chance to, you know, pop up, shoot whoever it is that might come to save him, or whatever, and so forth. Works with pretty much every gun, you know, LMGs, whatever. You know, just reload, get down, especially with LMGs that have long reload times. It helps you stay out of danger and maybe even, you know, run away if you don't want to deal with whoever's coming. Now, speaking of running, one very useful technique, some that, you know, people might already know, but is something I want to put into words, is a sprint cancel. A sprint cancel has to do with reloading. Now, when you're reloading, obviously an animation happens that takes a while for your bullets to get in to the gun, and it's different for each gun. But obviously, that animation can be interrupted by a sprint, which sort of superordinates that. For example, if I'm reloading here, all I have to do is sprint before the animation finishes. And the second, you know, that interruption happens, instantly your character is free to do whatever they want. So for example, sprint cancel, instantly shoot. You know, sprint cancel, go prone, whatever you want. Sprint cancels can also stop guns that have annoyingly long animations at the end of their reloads. For example, an LMG, when it's done reloading, usually does that little pull at the end there, or whatever it may be, but some guns, you know, don't have that. Some guns have some sort of weird thing at the end. But the thing you need to understand is sometimes you shouldn't have to stand there when the reload's done. What you can do is you can instantly sprint right when the animation is done, instead of just sort of standing there like perped there waiting for my bullets to look. Just sort of anticipate the second the bullets get in there, just instantly sprint to stop, or you know, to keep moving where you're going. For example, if you want to shoot, you reload, second it's done, just sprint, you could go do whatever you want. Another thing that some people might be familiar with, but I want to put in words as well, is knife cancelling. And it's similar to sprint cancelling, it interrupts reloads. So obviously, if you want to stop a reload mid-animation, just knife, and it can instantly stop it. This can be quite cool in practical situations where, for example, let's just say you pop someone in the corner here, someone's coming to your right, maybe you saw them out of the corner of your eye, you're reloading, nope, just turn around, knife them. You can combine sprint cancelling and knife cancelling at the same time, and obviously it doesn't matter what order it's in, except obviously after the knife, the animation's much longer. So obviously if you knife here, maybe you can get someone and then sprint, or if you reload sprint cancel, then you can knife right after, much faster. Knife cancelling is especially useful for LMGs, which obviously have big clips, long reload times, and sometimes, if you're like me, you might accidentally be the sort of person to reload right after getting a kill. So let's just say you shot someone over there, you reload, you want to stop that reload just by doing that straight away. And let's just say, either with a sprint cancel or a knife cancel, you shot someone, you see someone come in, sprint cancel, shoot him again, sprint cancel, shoot him again, knife cancel, but obviously it would take much longer to start shooting. So in a situation like this, where there's no one around, knife cancel to stop it, but in a situation where someone's coming right at you, you know, the sprint cancel is a whole lot better. So that's just something to think about. The act of drop shopping, though I don't condone it, is a very useful technique because the mechanic is simple. If you see someone coming and, you know, obviously they're shooting at your chest level, they're aiming high, especially if they're a sniper or something, by getting down, what you're going to do obviously is just disorient them and easily, you know, take one in their leg or whatever, take one in their chest or whatever. And it's very useful, especially with assault rifles, so because you can easily just spray at them and they're probably shooting at your chest like, and then you just go down and just bam, you know, done. Also, to counter it, it's a matter of anticipating it, or better yet, reacting to it when you see it. For example, if someone comes through here and they drop shot before they shoot, not as they shoot, the second they get down, I mean, you can just wait for it. The second they get down, you can just pop them, but that's only if you're willing to take that risk. It depends on the person, and depends on obviously the objective game mode as well as your own speed. It helps to have quick draw in this game anyway, to be able to get people who drop shots. So the second, you know, like I said, someone drop shots, instantly get them. In a situation where both people are drop shotting, well, I guess that's really a 50-50 gamble, so that's up to you. Now, it may seem a little bit strange because it has to do with kind of moving around, and you may think that might not help, but it's the simple fact is, especially with or without Stalker in this game, when you move from side to side, what you make it easy to do is shoot someone who might be obscured, or make it harder for them to shoot you. So for example, if you're focusing over there, keep obviously your reticle in the middle and just keep shooting like that. Weaving is especially useful for guns like shotguns, where even like the Spas 12, since it doesn't have the damage model for it, you have to commit, but even then, when you want to get that long range kill, the best thing to do, and I demonstrate this well in my 2 shotgun montages, Blam and Famalam, which you should go watch by the way, you know, are very good stuff. For example, if you see someone around a corner, you want to shoot, you know, shoot, move out the way, shoot, move out the way. And that works very well because obviously they can get a good shot on you, because if you were just stand there and like walk to him like Terminator or something, unless you're really sure of yourself, chances are he will get you first. And obviously, let's just say you want to get someone long range and someone's over there, you can weave but keep your shotgun on its target to get the person, but make it harder for them to hit you, because obviously since the shotgun has that little mini reload thing in the middle, the best thing you want to do is, you know, to keep doing that weavy thing to stop yourself from getting hit. Finally, and probably one of the more obvious things to do, but a lot of people really overlook, is when being a run and gunner, or even just trying to get that high KD or by camping or whatever, it's always best practice to take a glance or check your corners. For example, if I want to run down there, what I want to do is at least take a look over there. If no one's coming, you know, keep going and just run in. But instead of just running in and running out, not even checking anything, you know, look around, check some corners, maybe throw a stun grenade and see if you know, catch a fish, then shoot whoever it might get the hit marker on, and so on and so forth. You know, as a run-and gunner myself, it's always good practice to always take a look around, look for vantage points where snipers might be hiding. You know, look in corners, look to see if anyone's camping. Sometimes maybe look at an intersection, look around a corner to see if there's a claymore or a bouncing Betty or something like that if you don't have sit rep. So it's really simple stuff like that that gets you ahead of the game and makes it a whole lot easier to keep yourself alive. It may not really affect anything like how well your gun performs or anything like that, but you know, these few techniques do give you that edge to keep yourself alive better in practical situations. Prone reloading to get out of danger. Sprint cancels to stop reloads. Knife cancels to stop reloads. Drop shotting, even though I'm not a big fan of it. Weaving back and forth to make yourself a harder target. Checking corners and making glances before you continue when you're running. I hope these techniques were useful, and I hope they were able to help to up your game. A lot of these, obviously, like I said, are more to do with keeping yourself alive than anything else, so I hope they help. This is JusticeSoulTuna. See ya.